Pessoal, vamos então dar continuidade aqui ao nosso guia de Baldur's Gate 3 no nosso canal Toalha Nerd. Continuando aqui de onde nós paramos na jogada anterior, nós resolvemos um mistério de assassinato. E agora nós vamos aqui na Carícia. Acho que a entrada é do segundo andar, não lembro direito, é do segundo andar. Então já vamos subir aqui. Da pressão, acho que eu consigo passar pro lado de lá. Vamos entrar novamente. Tá fechada? Eita! Tudo fechado? Meu Deus, eu não vou arrombar aqui. Tem um caminho que nós sobe lá. Ah, do lado do lado tem outra subida, eu acho que é lá. Como sempre. Temos muita coisa para fazer aqui em Baldur's Gate. Ah, pessoal, já consegui o troféu de 100 moedas de ouros. Tá, tocar e conseguir 100 moedas de ouros. Tem muita gente na cidade, então é fácil de você conseguir. Aí vai andando e tocando aí o seu violino ou qualquer outro instrumento que você tenha, até os cidadãos te jogarem 100 moedas de ouro. Lembrando que você não precisa pegar as moedas do chão, você só precisa fazer eles tocarem pra vocês aí. Não, mas é lá do outro lado. Pô, eu tinha entrado lá. Eu acho que é na parte de baixo, não na parte de cima. Cadê a setinha? Eu sempre confundo a setinha. Não, mas tá marcando pra cima. Vou pegar esse baúzinho. Vamos abrir essa tranca, eu acho que não tem ninguém olhando nós. 18. Ah, a gente consegue sim, tá cheio de bônus. Fizemos um roubinho aqui. Beleza. Agora vamos. É pra cá.
I sense some hesitation in you. Speak, good sir.
Agora sim. Tá aqui ele. Fale com voz.
I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Primeira opção.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Eu confio no Elite mais do que você.
Oh, calm. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me. And at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Prima astral?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Continue.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Perfeito, me dá ele aqui.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
O que você espera ganhar com tudo isso?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Estou tentada, mas me diga por que você está ansioso por colocar a mão nas coroa.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. he forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Casus' folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Deixa eu ver. Tomarei a coroa e desfrutarei dos poderes dela.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
A ideia de você governar todos os novos infernos não me enche de alegria.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Onde a coroa esteve esse tempo todo?
Hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Deve realmente incomodar você que alguns mortais tenham conseguido roubar a coroa e você não.
It does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Casus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Continuar.
Right here, you'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
Para esse momento, pessoal, nós vamos botar nada feito, vou embora. Por quê? Porque o imperador vai ficar chateado com nós se a gente aceitar o acordo. E a gente tem que dormir com ele ainda, né? Então vamos simplesmente botar aqui nada feito.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
De qualquer forma, ele vai estar sempre ali esperando. Vamos falar aqui com a Leisel, que ela deve estar puta.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Porque não precisamos de nenhum acordo. Podemos pegar o martelo na Casa da Esperança.
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Krashet. The Githyanki will be free.
We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Beleza, é isso aí.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Vamos contar que foi o Rafael.
Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Ele me ofereceu um acordo.
How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal?
Vamos contar toda a verdade. Ele me ofereceu o meio para libertar Orfeus em troca da coroa no topo do cérebro.
Tell me, you turned him down.
Sim, eu recusei.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Ótimo. Onde é que tá o Voz? Tá lá do outro lado. Não, tá aqui. Lá era o Rafael. A gente pode voltar lá e acertar o acordo quando a gente quiser. Ah, claro que a gente não vai fazer isso.
Exquisite. Almost painful.
Voss, friend to the Comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Não, descobrirei outra forma de libertar Orfeus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the first mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Tem ideia de onde o Rafael mantém o martelo Urfico?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope. We must find a way in.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
Vamos embora.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Other person with you. They enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it? Sir, I had no less than 2 mages and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next day.
Acho que a gente pode avançar agora. Vamos lá.
It's very leather-like.
Must have been 10 legs.
We've got the tool for the job.
Believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Vou tentar usar persuasão aqui. Precisamos de 25, então vamos salvar. E adicionar mais um bônus ainda.
Ah, yes, the Orphans Fund. You can pay me directly. I'll make sure to pass your gold to the orphans.
Só não esperava que ela ia me cobrar 20 mil. Eu lembrava que era 2 mil. Vou voltar depois.
I'm sure you will.
Meu Deus, que safada.
We must either earn an invitation or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
No entry today. Special occasion.
Essa aqui não dá e vamos tentar usar Bardo aqui então. Mais uma vez. Vamos rolar esse... Nossa, precisa de 30 agora. Uma pior que a outra. Vamos de novo. Tá difícil. Eu não quero entrar lá por baixo de novo invadindo tudo. Que nem nós entramos antes. Vamos carregar. Tá difícil. Quem sabe a gente consegue um... Nossa, já conseguimos o falha crítica. Vamos tentar o sucesso crítico.
to coddle work-shy,
Ah, por que
disorganized
saiu?
minstrels. It's your job to turn up on time with everyone else. Sod off.
Ah, porque deu falha crítica, tá certo? Daí não tem mais chance mesmo. Putz, putz. Ela vai fazer eu pular o muro de novo. Vamos voltar aí mais uma vez. Se não der certo, eu vou ter que pular esse muro. Fazer o quê? O importante é nós entrar. Tá demorando demais já. Pô, chegamos perto, hein? Quer saber de uma coisa? Vamos pular cerca? O jogo tá roubando demais. Pô, nem um 20 ali. Ainda deu falha crítica de novo.
It's not my job to coddle work-shy, disorganized minstrels. No entry today. Special occasion.
Vamos vazar daqui. Infelizmente, não tem como. Eu já fiquei meia hora ali, pessoal. Meia hora, vocês não viram. Cortei algumas vezes. Mas foi meia hora e o jogo tá roubando pra eles. Não tem importância. A gente vai fazer uma coisa aqui. Nós temos... Cadê o voo dela? Vou levar só ela agora. Não vou levar todo mundo. Depois eu abro o portão pra vocês. Vamos ter que abrir essa tranca de novo. Mas um save. Botar os bônus que nós temos aí. 14. E pronto. Fecharam na minha cara. Olha o guarda aí. Onde é que o guarda tá? Não sei. Tchau. Não viu? Entramos.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Entendo, vou manter as coisas pacíficas.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorns, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Que tipo de entendimento você sugere?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Eu não tenho medo dela.
Her assassins hunt you even now. They are very efficient killers. Even someone with your talents should take heed. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. She might be anywhere. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
O que você propõe?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Peraí, deixa eu ver. Então vamos fazer a opção número 2. Bardo, minha palavra sagrada, Gortash, seremos aliados e Orin morrerá. Que mentira.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth. The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Como vou encontrar Orin se ela pode mudar de forma com tanta facilidade?
As a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
Você, Orin, Catherine, o cérebro, qual era seu plano?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Já ouviu bastante? Posso ir agora?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Então tá.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Vamos ficar em silêncio.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Beleza, assiste uma curação aí. Vamos pegar os nossos aliados. Tava indo pro lado errado ainda. Fechada.
Will you take up arms if the walls are breached? Of course, it is.
Na parte de baixo, acho.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Perdi a saída de vista. E o cara não quer deixar nem eu entrar. Não era tão longe daqui. Ah, todo mundo apareceu. Pronto. Por onde vocês vieram? Vou descer na passagem então. Acho que eles vieram pela passagem. Acho que por aqui mesmo. É, tá certo. Esqueci dessa descida.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble.
Poor thing. He's had a tough go, and you don't know the half of it.
You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
Para onde ele foi levado?
To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there?
Você sabe de alguma coisa, não sabe?
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
E lá foi embora. Tá ali a ponte aberta. Viagem rápida aqui, ó. Beleza. Antes de descer, vamos no acampamento? Vamos lá ver o que ela quer. Descanso longo. E aí tá o Will.
Be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
Primeira coisa que nós vamos fazer é salvar o jogo aí pra não ter problema. Que vale troféu. Quando vale troféu, vocês já sabem, né? A gente salva o jogo. O que você está tramando?
The hells demand witness.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mizora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
O que você está propondo?
A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
Vamos aqui salvar de novo. Vamos ver se vai dar tudo certo no final. Rompa o pacto, Will. Você merece sua liberdade.
You damned wretch. Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Conseguimos o troféu Brecha. Rompa o pacto de Will com Mizora, sacrificando o pai do Will. Tem uma forma de salvar o pai do Will? Tem. É só você descobrir onde ele está preso e ir lá sozinho. Mas isso não é necessário para platina, pessoal. Então a gente provavelmente vai ignorar isso no guia, a não ser se a gente não tiver no level 12 até lá. Vamos falar com o Will.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
Achei que você nunca tivesse se arrependido do pacto.
I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage. But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Mizora fed me. The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Seu pai ainda não morreu, Will. Talvez exista algum jeito de salvá-lo.
I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
Sair. Recomendo não avançar aqui com a Karlak, tá? Não recomendo vocês avançarem em nada com ela, no relacionamento dela. Pelo menos até nós pegar o Imperador, que é bem lá pro final do jogo. Recomendo mesmo vocês não fazerem isso, porque eu não tenho certeza se vocês tiverem um relacionamento sério com ela, vai dar pra pegar o Imperador. Nós temos que pegar o Imperador. Acho que aqui por enquanto acabou. Vamos saindo então. Terminar aqui no descanso longo. Temos alguém no acampamento que quer falar com nós ainda. Pera aí, vamos ver quem é. Mizora tá ali quietinha.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right?
me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Of course, girl. You can help me determine who it is doing all this snoring.
Claro, pode ficar, hiena. Se acomode.
You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
É isso aí, conseguimos a hiena e o gatinho aí pra nós. Ela vai começar a vender alguns itens agora. Mas não era ela que queria falar com nós, eu acho. Deixa eu ver de novo. Tem mais alguém que quer falar com nós aí. Não é você, né?
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between. He gives in and surrenders his find. Scratches.
Eu acho que era.
His tail, wag, scratches tongue.
Vamos ver. Era ele sim. Vamos fazer um descanso completo. Vamos ignorar a Karlach completamente, tá? Pra gente garantir que a gente vai conseguir dormir com o Imperador. Aqui não tem mais nada pra fazer aqui. Podemos sair. Beleza, a gente precisa descer aqui, ó. Nessa passagem aqui, ó. Vamos lá. A gente já parou na frente dela antes. Vamos abrir essa fechadura. Botar o bônus aí, salvar. É muito bônus, isso aqui é bom. Deixa o cara dormindo ali, não se preocupa. Ah, não acredito que ela ficou presa ali. Vamos achar a passagem secreta aqui. Era do outro lado, tá certo, eu tava no lado certo, foi mal, pessoal. Apaguei vocês viram que eu apaguei as duas tochas ali, né? Tá vendo, ó? Apaguei. Agora nós temos que tocar raio nelas. Ela tem raio? Eu acho que não, né? Quem tem raio aqui é você. Sai daí. Sai de perto aí. Vou tocar raio em ti se ficar aí. Pode ser relâmpago? E nível 3. Tem a outra, né? O toque chocante. Acho que funciona também. Tem que ser de perto, acho. Vamos lá. Dá toque chocante. Ali, ó. Beleza. Mesma coisa naquela ali. Qualquer coisa que tenha raio, tá? Não precisa ser exatamente o toque chocante. Beleza, agora você acenda elas. De novo. Ah, foi lá na outra. Essa aqui. Prontinho. Acendemos as duas, vai abrir a passagem secreta. Então, lembre-se, apaga as primeiras duas, depois você bota raio nelas e a passagem secreta vai abrir aí pra vocês também. Percepção, encontramos alguma coisa aqui.
Far, far, far too small for me.
Buraquinho que ele percebeu. Vamos aqui. Recomendo estarem com vida cheia, com tudo cheio aí, porque nós vamos ter uma batalha de boss. Boss secreto. Você sabe que boss secreto, bicho é difícil. Nós temos que matar ele de uma forma específica para o troféu também. Então são as coisas que a gente tem que fazer para esse boss. Portão de ferro. Vamos pegar aí o diário do aventureiro. Beleza.
Statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent. Should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
Eu sou digna, abra o caminho.
Ancient Ansar, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Beleza, vamos entrar aqui.
Incredible. How old is this place?
Mais um cogumelo aqui, vamos pegar. Agora nós vamos começar uma série de puzzles, então acho que é melhor então a gente encerrar essa parte aqui. Deixa eu só ver aqui esse ladinho aqui, se tem saques. Acho que essa porta é trancada, né? Não, tem que estar aberta já. A câmara da coragem. Tocha azul do cemitério, beleza. Então tá bom, pessoal, a gente vai encerrar essa parte aqui. Não se esqueça já de deixar aquele like. Se inscreva aí se você não é inscrito. E até a nossa próxima parte, onde a gente vai resolver esse puzzle, matar o boss secreto e conseguir o nosso troféu. Tchau!